People like games.
What's up, people? It's Solo, and welcome to the Newgrounds Speedrun, that classic website that I'm sure anybody who was raised in the early 2000s near a computer remembers. It had games, art, animations, and just was a sort of central internet hub for content before the creation of YouTube and Reddit, which would go on to affect it. And also, there's not really a long history as to how, Newgrounds came to be in that version. So without doing much further, the entire Newgrounds concept was founded by Tom Fulp, who actually started as a Neo Geo fan magazine. Then he ended up turning into sort of like a website that was just featuring basically content for Neo Geo and like a fanzine. Then he decided to make a Flash animation game called Teletubby Funland and put it on the site. It ended up bringing a little bit of notoriety, and so he changed it. It was originally called like Newground Atomic, and then he had the original Newgrounds something else. But then he decided to bring everything together and call it Newgrounds. But this is around 98, 99. It's in 2000 that Newgrounds became the form that everyone here is going to be familiar with. It introduced something called the portal, which allowed users to self-publish games, art, and animation, and others to rate it. So basically, if it was good, it would reach the highest rating. And if it wasn't good, people would be allowed to remove it from the website if your rating was too low. That was the time period where everyone remembers all these games like Alien Hominid and these sort of random, colorfully creative, humorous games that weren't very advanced, but did make an entire generation into PC gamers or browser-based gamers. And then obviously, that's to say about 2001, 2004. If you remember that video of the guy singing Numa Numa, that actually was on Newgrounds first before it went anywhere else, because YouTube was not invented until 2005. And so 2000 to 2004 is the time period where Newgrounds really hit its stride and really defined and influenced all that culture moving forward. Because after that, YouTube would come in, Reddit would come in, and Newgrounds would maybe lose a little bit of what it had created. I mean, down to this point in December 2020, Adobe Flash, which was the basis of the website's popularity and draw, is not even supported by browsers anymore. So Newgrounds, if you remember from that time period, just played a fundamental role in creating and defining internet culture, and was worth saying, hey, this is how it started and this is how it moved forward. But not much more to say. So hope you enjoyed. Peace.